Good evening, everybody. Okay, we are here at the office. It is 9:30 on a Friday night, and we are busy wrapping up a few items. Many of you are asking us the same question. What do I need to get started? Look, to be blunt, to be brutally honest with you, if you have under 50,000 rands, which is around, let's call it $3,000, then what I would do is, if I was you, I would buy the ebook. Look at what tools the ebook mentions there. Buy those tools, use those tools and the ebook to make back your $3,000 or your 50,000 rands. Then look at doing some training with us. Because if you do training with us and you don't have the money to buy tools, you are going to forget what you have learned and you won't be able to implement it. Our courses are mainly aimed at entrepreneurs who are already in the automotive industry and would like to scale their businesses or add additional services. Well, some of you were asking, why train with you guys when most of this information can be found for free on YouTube? Well, information is free. You can go onto YouTube, you can go and do research, but if you look at it at the end of the day, you are going to pay. You're going to pay. It's either going to be time, you're going to pay with mistakes. Our target market is entrepreneurs who are at a certain level and are ready to scale their businesses. Well, we've got over 2 decades worth of experience, and at the moment, we look at different angles in the business. That is why we're launching our business in a box. So our business in a box comes in at 450,000, and what business in a box is aimed for, it is aimed towards mainly to auto electrical businesses. Why? Because from our experience, we've seen that auto electrical businesses, they are going to be gold mines. With the correct approach to the business, you are sitting on a potential gold mine. With us moving to electrical vehicles and vehicles becoming highly computerized, if you are able to bridge the two skills, you are sitting on a very good on a business that can generate some good revenue. And these are not things that we thumb suck. If I look at, we've been working with Nolu. Now, this is today's cash up from the point of sale machine. That excludes cash sales and EFTs. So if you look at that, that's 14,500. Well, to get to that point, we needed to look at different avenues. We need to look at efficiency. We've built a ERP, which is a enterprise resource planner. And we're at the stage now where we are busy automating the business. So we're looking at ways how the business can become a business, and that excludes the owner being there 24/7. So this is the stage where we are at. So if you buy the business in a box, that's some of this, you get to shortcut that. So we get to save you a lot of time. You are not going to have to sit and burn the midnight, what do they call the midnight thing? We are here to save you time. We're going to use our experience. So with the business in a box, we supply you with some startup equipment. The startup equipment is going to put about 200,000 on your balance sheet, and the other 250 that comprises of our fees for the next 3 months. Yes, so the balance sheet is 200 Nolo. So that's a stock and the equipment. That's a 200K balance sheet. So we are going to work with you for 3 months. So it's 1 month training included as well. So 1 month training, we're looking at different options. Some of you guys, we have one gentleman who's booked, and he's got quite a busy workshop, and he cannot afford a full month. So we're looking at an option of letting him come for a week, go back, implement, come back for another week. We can see how we can pace it. Are we going to pace it over the 3 months, or we can work out a strategy around that? But our main aim in the 3 months is to to find a way for you to get your 450 back and get you to, like with Nola's business, we are looking at getting that to a consistent 20,000 a day. Look, we can, this was achieved without pushing the business, without overcharging the clients. We charge a fair price. So we with our ERP system, we are able to look and analyze the business, and we are aiming at getting the business as efficient as possible. Meaning, when I say efficient, we look at everything. We look at from the time it takes to cut a key, which services are which services are profitable, which services are not profitable. We're also looking now on the point of sale system. When you automate a business like this, the point of sale system can backfire on you as well, whereby you could lose turnover with your items priced incorrectly. And lucky for us, Nolo has picked up. We were busy ringing up some of the sales items. We were ringing up some of the sales and preparing the point of sale system by creating either stock items or labor items for that. And certain jobs, if you're just working with a direct labor cost, it can half your turnover if you're not careful with it. So these are the little things that we are figuring out that you don't need to figure out. It is not just about how to do the job. It's about how you can do it efficiently. And you must remember, money can buy anything, but money can't buy time. But we are here to save you a lot of time, because none of us can get more time. It's one thing that is guaranteed. None of us has got the ability to get additional time. So you need to think of it. If you have 100,000 hours left, and we can save you 500 of those 100 hours, how much is that worth to you? That is what I want you to think about before you book our courses, before you do any training with me. Think about it. I can save you a minimum of about 500 hours in your business. But you need to decide what the value of what does 500 of your hours, what is 500 hours worth to you? Now, with our business in a box, we are going to be taking 5 students, right? At the moment, we have 4. We have 4 available, and it can also be financed. So if you have a workshop that is turning over a minimum of 40,000 rands a month, you could qualify for, I don't know if you can qualify, depends on your, look, Lula's not that strict, but 40,000 is the minimum that you need to have turned over for the past 6 months, and you could qualify to finance it. So you could pay this off as well. If you require any more information on Business in a Box, you can contact us on 073 295 7708. At the moment, the Business in a Box is structured for the South African market, but it can be adapted to the international market as well. So give us a shout. Look, I'm not a speech person or a spokesperson. This is where I spend my life, fiddling with wires and figuring out how to save you guys time. Thank you, Noel.